Hi, Shannon Grimm and Mike Stanley here with 614 Real Estate Nerds.
Woo!
And Howard Hanna, I started saying mortgage services. I think
Beatty
has me brainwashed. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, thanks for joining us today. So today we want to just talk about going into 2025. So
yeah, we're wrapping up 2024. It's the end of the year, and 2025 is going to be a big year. And, we just want to talk about where the market is and what to expect if you're a buyer or seller next year.
And we're excited for 2025. So we're actually ending 2024 pretty strong. And we've had several folks that have gone into contract recently on new construction and on existing homes. So we feel like the market is still pretty strong, at least for us.
In a couple areas that I had buyers looking in, we're in multiple offer situations every time. And we won out, which I was happy about, but we're still in that.
Yep. And we think that that's going to just continue right into 2025. And I know I at least have a couple listings coming up in January or so. So the spring market will also start again in January again. So we've experienced weird markets the last few years where our spring market starts in January and then we die off by July.
Yeah.
So if you don't list by June, like early June, then it's pretty much you're going to lose money going into July. It's kind of weird.
It is, because it used to be March to September, and now it's beginning of the year, New Year's. Mm-hmm. And then it starts to kind of whittle off in June, and by 4th of July it's
our
pretty dead.
Theory is that we think people are busy going on vacations and stuff before school starts, and that now we think people just want to be more settled in their home before school starts.
And school starts earlier than it used to.
Which makes sense. Yeah, it does. So we think that's kind of what the shift has been, and it's been at least 3 years that's been happening.
Yeah.
And we think that with the election being over, election years, it's weird. Every 4 years, we go into this like rut around the elections. Like the whole year, everybody's kind of afraid like the sky's going to fall. But just like the Buckeyes losing to Michigan for 4 years in a row, the sun still comes up and everything is still kind of the same. It might cost you a little more. Apparently, my husband bet against Ohio State to lose. So he won money. He said he's buying his happiness that way.
There you go.
So I'd rather not bet against them and get a win. I don't know. It's just me. And that's like he said that's like one of the only bets he's made. So who knows?
I love it. I know, people keep waiting, and I've heard it since 2021, 2022.
Gonna wait till the market falls. Gonna wait till the market falls,
and
we still don't have enough inventory.
We still don't. The market keeps going up here in Columbus, and on top of that, partway through 2022, we started to hear we're gonna wait for the interest rates to come back down. Well, the interest rates have really kind of been range bound between 6 and 7. They've kind of gone above 7 a bit at times, but they've stayed pretty range bound in there. And the thing is, they've been that way for a while now, and
they were artificially low for a lot of years.
They were, and they're never going to get that low again.
Never.
And if you buy, there's always, especially with some homes, you can refinance for next to no cost with some lenders, and there's always a chance to refinance, but there's never a chance to purchase that same house at that price.
Right. Yeah, because the price is just going to go up. Like I just had a gentleman yesterday who was like, well, you can't tell me in 2 years that their home is now worth, this much more money. And I'm like, but I can tell you that because it is. So our houses just keep going up in value because we don't have enough. So people want to buy houses. They don't want to rent, and we just don't have enough homes to put them in. And so luckily we're building new construction. We're building new construction condos. So folks with those big, huge homes are right sizing, we call it now, instead of downsizing. I guess downsizing is derogatory. Who knows? But
some of those homes can be big enough that it is just right sizing. It's about the same size.
And we've got one who's even supersizing the little ranch. It's going to be over 3,000 square feet, but they're coming from a 6,000 square foot home. So they are downsizing somewhat. But I do have a couple. Every time I say they downsized into a condo, I have to use air quotes because they went from like 2,000 square feet to 3,000 square feet in a condo. And I'm like, it's just not normal. It's not natural. But we get those people that move into those smaller homes, and that opens up the homes for the larger homes for people to buy that are, expanding their families and growing and in those good school districts and stuff. So you kind of want to see those people doing that. You want to see them making moves. And I think it's always a good sign when those people are still making moves. And
oh, yeah.
We just put 3 in contract we put 4 in contract between October and November, 3 in November. So I think that's a good sign. It's a good sign for the housing market to come. And those people, so out of the 3 we just put in contract in November, there are 3 houses that will come on the market when they move into those. So that just, it's opening up 3 more houses. So
it's huge.
Just wish we could build faster.
I know. We're getting there, though. We're getting there.
But, yeah, so we're doing pretty good. We like our little community out there. So
yeah,
in Lewis Center. So if you're looking to buy in right size in Lewis Center, we are your folks.
Well, 2025, though, I think is going to be huge. But I think buyers right now need to be thinking about it already.
Getting ready.
It's before the holidays. I know you're shopping. I know you're starting to buy food that you want to prep for holiday parties, family get-togethers. But if you're
to buy a bunch of booze that you will never consume.
But I know if you're wanting to buy next year, now's the time to get that conversation started. Reach out to us so we can start to talk about what you're looking for in a home, refer you to a lender who can kind of go over what you need to get things in place to be pre-qualified when you're ready, because there might be some debt you need to pay off, something you need to do with your credit, a loan program you don't know about. Mm-hmm. And to know about that now before we start looking is huge, because starting in January, like you said, that's when the market starts to heat up, but not all buyers know that yet.
Right.
January and February, the market heats up, but there's less buyers. All of a sudden, March rolls around, there's 3 times,
swamped, right.
Yeah, 3 times the amount of buyers you're competing with. So if you can get things ready now and start thinking about it now, talk to us now, we can prepare you to make a great move and get ahead of the game.
Well, and not only will there be more competition in resale market, but there will be in new construction too.
Oh, yeah.
So what we see happen by March is that those builders don't have any more incentives available. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them are going to have their best incentives that they're going to offer right now. And sometimes it's crazy, but sometimes it'll take them, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months to build. And you don't have to sell your home in most cases, until that's ready. So I've got a move-up family that are going to list their home in January because their home is getting ready to complete with MI here probably right around Christmas. So they're gonna sell their house and get ready to move in. So they got some incentives, and they didn't have to compete with anybody. And then again, it's going to put their home on the market. We're going to be able to list it right when the market is getting hot. And they're probably going to end up with multiple offers. So
those incentives are
new
huge.
Construction or anything, you want to come to us first and come to us soon, so that we can get you set up for success in 2025. So, all right. Well, any parting words?
No, just get yourself ready. Enjoy your holidays. But if you're looking for a house, think about it now. That's the biggest thing.
Yep. We just want to get you started now so that it's a fun, happy process, not a, oh, my God, they want how much, and, oh, my God, there's how many offers. So we want to just make it fun, and it should be exciting for you. So, and that's what our goal is. So thanks for joining us. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe.
And hit that notification bell at Shannon Grimm Realtor and at 614 Real Estate Nerds.
Thank you.